Why, hello there, everybody. It's me, ya boy, Ekid, back today with some Floor 9. Uh, Another anomaly hunting game. I can't get enough of these. I have a feeling I'll end up playing them all eventually. I've played a bunch for some. I keep enjoying it, even though I'm often very bad at finding like the small things. Um, but you do what you can. You do what you can. You can only be so big brained. I'm still sick, not as sick, which is good. So obviously, I sound kind of stuffy. I'll be sniffly and coughy, potentially sneezy. I'll do my best to mute all of those uncomfortable noises, but I can make no promises. Hopefully, it'll all be cleared up within a few more days, but we're here. I've got energy, I've got the will, I've got the need for speed, and I don't even really like Top Gun. Anyway, now that I've said something very controversial, let's just go to it. Let's look at this game. Look at this. I'm at a hotel. There's no music here or anything. If I click so you can hear things, there's no music. It's just here you are looking at the hotel, floor 9. Find the spooky things. Hopefully you guys can't hear my fan in the background when I speak. It's got to be pointed at me. I'm a warm boy these days. I need the fan. Usually I have it like pointed past me or behind me to just kind of get some air flowing. But I'm a warm boy. I'm so warm. I need that fan on me. So bear with me if you hear in the background. It's just life. It's just life. Let's play some floor 9, shall we? Let's see what this hotel's got for us. I know almost nothing about this game. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's so not sensitive. If I detect an anomaly, plus the eyeball. If everything's normal, plus the close eye. Can I turn up sensitivity? Mouse sense. Yes, yes. We played maybe a bit more. We played roadside research yesterday, and the sensitivity was far too sensitive in the controls. And in this game, it's the exact opposite. It is not even close to sensitive. I gotta turn it up just a little bit more, a little bit more. Because you know me, I don't test. I'm not. See, T is what we like to call the professional. She'll often try a game out before stream. Have a bit of an understanding. Maybe look into it a little bit. Get things set up. I don't often do that. So you guys get to see me do it live. All right. Something happened over here that I missed. Someone went in the room. I think that was the maid we saw at the title screen. So yeah, the maid goes into a room here. We know that much. 16, 18, 19, 17. Okay, so we've got even numbers on this side, and the little sign tells us which one. Wait, 16 through 9. Oh, because okay. Oh, look at this window. That's fucking weird. I have no reflection. Then technically, this isn't a reflection. This is like God, what do they call that? Like a reflection box or something like that, where the window is like see-through, and on the other side is actually just like an actual box with a texture on it that makes it seem as though there's a reflection, which makes me 100% positive there's going to be an anomaly in here at some point. Good, like it's an old style gaming trick because reflections didn't really exist very nice for a very long time in 3D gaming. So they're utilizing some old tricks in this game. I like that. I like me an old trick. Okay, floor 9. Oh, there's an exit. Do I go through the exit? Should I go through the exit? Someone's got some food here. Some chicken bones, like a half a glass of red wine. There's a buzzing noise from the high voltage. I cannot go through the exit. This looks like there's some stairs on the other side of there. All right. We got a sad boy here. And we got kind of half of a sad boy at flower. Ooh, hello, Sparkly. Oh, goodbye. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Normally, I would assume it'd be hilarious if there could be an anomaly here. So I guess I see nothing. Everything is normal. Perfect. We're off to a great start. We're pro gamers already. Floor 8. Oh, the floors go down. Oh, there. Yep, there she is. Hello. Can I come with you? Let's both go in. Nope. Okay. All right. Oh man, I hope I don't have to remember like what cleaning supplies she's got. Imagine like there's one extra of these like toilet bowl cleaners, and that's an anomaly. I'll literally never notice. All right. Was that there? Was there always do not disturb? I pay attention. I pay attention. I feel like it wasn't, but it could easily have been. I'm going to act as though it was. And we'll find out on the next floor. Okay, the rooms seem to be labeled correctly. Got that same buzzing. They've got the food there. Got the stairs. Sad boys. Anyone spooking up behind me? No. What if there's like the amount of chicken bones is rough? Everything looks good. That's my least favorite thing to say in these games is that everything looks good. I mean, I'm pretty sure this being floor 8 now is supposed to happen. It'd be hilarious if that were an anomaly. But I'm thinking it counts down the floors. So I'll hit floor 1 and that'll be like the last floor. Alright, looks good. Looks good. No anomalies. Unless something happens now? Anything weird in the elevator? No? Okay. Alright. Beautiful. It was the do not disturb sign, wasn't it? It was the do not disturb sign. Yep. Yeah, I should have known. I should have... Oh, wait, no. No, it's there. What was the anomaly? Oh. What did I miss? What did I miss? It wasn't... Okay, we got 16, 18, 19, 17. Got the cart looks the same. Caution. That's all good. We're on floor 9 again. Got 15, 14, 13. Got the same food. Same paintings. High voltage exit. There's an exit sign. Was there no exit sign last time? Okay. Same flower, I think. Okay, I think this is fine. What did I miss last time? Again, it was probably something... Can I look in the peepholes? Hello? Knock, knock. Hello? Oh. I can lean in. It kind of cuts on the top left there. Look at that. That's weird. Excuse me, I can't exit. This elevator seems to keep bringing me to the same floor. I think the stairs would be the best option now. Oh God, okay, I'm very weak boy. Very weak boy. Okay, everything's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong. And the do not disturb, I can't run or jump. I just move. The do not disturb is supposed to be there. It says please do not disturb. I always have that hanging on the door if I'm in a hotel. I usually don't like people going into my hotel room when I'm not there. So, like, I'll hang that up when I leave for the day. Like, I'm not a very messy person. So, like, if I'm in a hotel room for a few days and I don't have the cleaning crew come in every day, I don't feel bad when I leave that they're going to come into, like, some disgusting mess. I just don't like the idea of someone being there when I'm not. It's just, even if... Oh, the door... She left the door open. Can I go in? Okay, that's got to be an anomaly. She closes the door. You've only ever been on a cruise... You've ever been on... I have never been on a cruise. I think that's what you're asking. Is if I've ever been on a cruise, and no. That sounds like a nightmare. And I would prefer to never go on a cruise. Okay, she's going in. Is it going to be like some blood splurting out? Nope, door closes. Those paintings look fine. This painting looks fine. Please do not disturb. 18, 19, 17, 16. They always go in your room when you have dinner. I see. Well, there's another reason for me to not want to go on a cruise then. Which is why you're supposed to have dinner at a specific time. So does each room have their own, like, assigned dinner time? Or do they just have, like, a really big fleet of house cleaners? that clean all of the rooms during dinner time. A yes doesn't help because I offered 2 options. Hello, Reese. Okay, everything looks good. Again, I hate that everything looks good. The house cleaners are assigned to your room. Okay. Hello, Kango. Welcome. Hello, Nomad. Welcome. Everything looks fine. Everything looks great. Ain't nothing wrong here. Everything is normal. Down to floor 6. Every room has a required time. I gotcha. What did I miss? What did I miss? Miss, were you dressed strangely or something? I don't know. What did I miss? I swear everything looked fine. Fire hose reel. Okay, we're really hammering it out. Please don't disturb. Okay, we got, wait, 13, 13, 13. Okay, well, this is an anomalous. They all say 13. Look at that. Is there anything out here? Ooh, something's going to try to jump scare me in that room at some point. 213 versus 645 ain't too bad. Oh, the Blogan clock. I gotcha. Yeah, except it's 5:45, Reese, because remember, Blogan clock's based on my time. So you could do a Blogan clock and it be completely accurate to your time, and unless we're in the same time zone, it won't matter. It won't matter. Alright, so this is anomalous. Anomalous. I know, Nomad. It makes it so hard to find out where your room is. Oh, someone just... Wait, did they always put out their food at the beginning? Oh, that's a tough question. I've never looked this direction that quickly before. So I don't know if the food is supposed to be sitting out there or if someone puts it out there. Oh. Yeah, I did dox my time zone. I am Central Time. And you guys know I live in Kentucky, which I'm pretty sure half of Kentucky is in one time zone and the other half is in another time zone. So, like, you guys basically know my address at this point. All right, everything looks great, and except for I saw that person put their food out, and I don't know if I'm supposed to have. I'm gonna go ahead and say everything's fine here, and I'm gonna be looking left as soon as possible this next floor to see if that's supposed to happen. Tea's coming. Hide your kids. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Oh, that would be fun, T. I haven't braided hair in quite a while. I used to braid my own before bed. And I just really can't be fucked to do that anymore. Everything's normal! I also don't like how my hair would be wavy in the morning. I'd have to get it wet and comb it to straighten it. Motherfucker. Okay, was it? Okay, he does put his stuff out at the beginning. What did I miss last time? What did I miss last time? I wonder. Okay, she's going in there. 16, 18, 19, 17. Okay. The cart looks roughly the same. It says caution. The numbers there are fine. I have to French braid. I've never French braided before, but I'm sure I could learn. It's not that hard. I learned how to braid regularly pretty quickly. As I've said, I always had a lot of like girl friends growing up, so things like that were kind of mandatory learning. And then once I started growing my hair long, all of my friends who were girls always wanted to braid it. So, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. All right, I think 13, 14, 15. Okay. You can learn French braid too. Yay, Reese. Reese, your hair might be a little bit short for us to braid, but we will figure it out. We'll have a braiding party. Oh, there's a thing here that says stuff. Emergency, do not use elevator in case of fire. I bet that's changed more than once. I haven't, like, actually paid attention to the elevator at all. It's just been my vessel between floors. So things could have been weird there. I also haven't really paid attention to the ceiling. There's 2 smoke detectors. And there are 4 lights. 2 smoke detectors and 4 lights. Okay, excuse me, I burped. Okay. This looks good. This looks good. And we know that the person does put their food out at the beginning, so that's something I gotta look left quickly and then look right. Everything's normal. Beautiful. Alright. Putting their food out. Look normal. Made. Going in the bedroom. Nothing crazy happening. Anything weird this way? Okay. Alright. Off to a good start. Yeah, I do know the concept of French braiding tea. I've just never, like, learned how to do it. Okay. The cart looks the same. Elevator looks the same. Do not use elevator in case of fire. We got things. We got 1 smoke detector, 2 lights, 1 smoke detector, 2 lights. I think... Oh, wait. Was that on that side? Hang on a second. Let me look at it from this angle. Yes. I'm pretty sure they were both on the right side. Oh, actually. Are the smoke detectors on the right side? Were they on the left side? Interesting. Please not disturb. 18. That's how I learned how to make a T out of my tongue. I don't know if any of you guys have that skill where, like, you kind of fold your tongue in your mouth where it kind of looks like a T. I was dating someone when I was younger who could do it, and I thought it was really cool. So I spent, God, probably like a couple hours in the mirror playing with my tongue until I could get it to do it. And you can make like a clover the same way. You just got to kind of push your tongue further, and it makes a little like 3-leaf clover. But I can't exactly do it anymore because my tongue is split. They just kind of, when I try to do it, they just kind of fold over each other. But I can kind of get it if I hold my tongue the right way. Okay, everything looks fine, unless I was right about the smoke detectors being on the wrong side, but I'm pretty sure they're on the right side. If we go back to floor 9, it's probably the smoke detectors. That's what I'm saying. But I'm going to say I see nothing. Everything is normal. Okay, smoke detectors are normal. Alright, food put out. Made. Looking good. Get in that room. Any splort of blood or something? Nope, anything happening over here? Okay. Okay, smoke detectors. Yeah, smoke detectors are good. We got the lights. Do not use elevator in case of fire. Elevator looks nice. Okay. The numbers look good. The cart looks fine. Caution. I have a body mod at the moment. I would like more. I'd really like to get elf ears. There is a body artist, Sampa von Cyborg, out of Europe, who kind of, like, he's the guy who kind of pioneered the current way of making elf ears, and I would love to be able to, like, get them done by him. So if I'm to get another body mod, that would be it, and it would be because I can afford to go to Europe and have him do it. And I'm pretty sure part of the procedure is also hanging out there for a few days for recovery, so we can make sure your ears heal well. So it would be like a trip if I were to go get my ears done. That would be cool. Horns could be cool. I've met some people who have horns, and that would be nice. But I don't know if that would... I don't know. I know someone who has... they had little posts put into their forehead. Like teeny little metal posts. And you can get horns that have like a little slot in them that are magnetized that you put onto the little post. So you can swap out your horns all the time. And I think that's pretty cool. But I feel like me as a person Oh, having little posts poking out of my forehead. I would I would knock those against things. Oh my goodness! Like the horns themselves would just pop off. So it wouldn't. Oh, this is changing. Hello. That's an anomaly. Like the horns themselves popping off, I could live with. I'd probably lose a horn every now and then or break one, but I'd just be more worried about doing something with the teeny tiny little posts. I also have a tendency to lay on my arm at night with my forehead, so I can imagine stabbing myself in the arm all night with a little post probably wouldn't be the best idea. But that would be cool. I have definitely thought of horns. There is an anomaly. Although getting my tongue split was actually not that bad. Uh, I've probably talked about it a little bit before on stream, but it was like when I was a kid, I think it was Ripley's Believe It or Not or something like that on TV. They talked about the Lizard Man, if you guys know who that is. As a dude who's got like entire body tattoo to kind of look like a lizard and a split tongue. And I thought that was the coolest fucking thing in the world, that you could have like two tongues. And it just kind of stuck in my head my entire life until a few years ago I was thinking about it. I think I'd met someone who had a split tongue, and again it was just stuck in my head, like I couldn't like that. It was just like the coolest thing I'd ever seen. So I was like, I could do that. I could do that. So I started looking into it. I spent almost a year just obsessively researching it. Like I watched videos of people getting their tongue split, which, gotta tell you, that's some fucking body horror shit right there. Uh, as well as like the anatomy of the tongue, like just general tongue surgery, how the tongue is built, which is how I learned that your tongue is already technically two parts. It's two independent muscles with just some connective tissue in the middle. And there are some people who are born with that connective tissue either really weak or not there, and they just like naturally have a split tongue, which is kind of cool. I think there's one extra light. Was that light always there? I counted the lights before, right? And there were 4. But did I miss the one that's behind the exit sign? Ooh. But either way, I spent like a year just like I spent so much time looking into it before I was like, you know what, I'm going to get this done. And I went and I talked to a local tattoo place. I don't know if this light was always there. I feel like it wasn't. But it makes sense because there's light here and there's always been light here. So maybe there were 5 lights. So we're going to say that everything's fine here. And one of the people working there also had a split tongue and gave me some very good advice, as well as a body modder they trusted. Because I told them the one I wanted to go to. And both she and the guy who owned the place I was talking to, as soon as I mentioned his name, I can't remember what the guy's name is now, were like, oh, I hear some pretty rough things about how that guy spends his personal time. I'm not going to, let's say, oh my god, think like, small scale P. Diddy. How about that? He not a good treatment of people. So they'd suggested, I think Chris O'Hare, I think is his name, the guy who I ended up going with, and I really liked his work. So I'd set that up, and then, so I don't think there's any anomalies here. So I'd set the thing up with him, and he has you pay like half of it first, and then you pay the other half when you get it done. Damn it, there was something. Was it the other light? Oh, it says die. That's easy. And there was no animation for that thing. Okay, well this one, already ready to go. There's an anomaly. Have I learned all the bifurcated tongue tricks to amaze onlookers? No, I can do a few little tricks, which is kind of cool. Part of the problem is I didn't really do as many of the tongue exercises as I should have when I first got it split, so I got a bit of regrowth, so it's, I don't know, I have maybe like an inch and a half split, whereas the initial split was probably closer to 3 inches. So I got a decent amount of regrowth. I'm probably going to get it resplit again in the future, and then, do the stretches I'm supposed to do and everything so that I can keep a deeper split. You definitely don't want someone you can't trust when you might be out on it. Absolutely, but you don't get put under for it, which might turn a lot of people off, actually. Um, so initially, I was going to have like one of my close friends come with me. And a few days before I went to get my tongue split, he messages me and he's like I'm not going to be able to come. Like something came up at work and I have to go in. And I was like, well, shit, that's no good. So I I went up to my dad and I'm like, yo, Dad, you want to come with me to get my tongue split? And he's like, okay, because I'd already talked to my parents, my dad and my stepmom about it beforehand. And they thought it was wild, but, you know, they were like, well, it's your body. If you want to do it, go for it. And they knew, and I told them that I spent like a year obsessing over it, so they were pretty sure it wasn't something I just kind of decided one day. Well, I mean, I did just kind of decide one day. It's just then I followed through with knowing more about it. Everything seems normal. So I went, where do we go? I think it was St. Louis is where I met up with him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my dad is a pretty cool guy. Yeah, I think we went to St. Louis, and my stepmom came as well. So we went on like a mini road trip. It was a couple-hour drive to get there. Oh, the door's left open again. Cool, easy one. And it was at a tattoo shop in St. Louis, and he had like a few different uh, appointments set up for the same day. Yes, there is an anomaly, and I think I was like second to go, something like that. So we were waiting there for a little while, and all right, you look good. Putting your food out, perfect. Going in there. Anything creepy happening in here? Nothing. So we get there to the tattoo shop, and the first thing he has you do is he gives you. You're supposed to bring a brand new unopened toothbrush, which makes sense because you know he wants to make sure you clean your mouth well. So he gives you some like medical grade toothpaste, like you know antibiotic toothpaste, and some like the same sort of mouthwash a dentist would give you. And right before you're supposed to go into the bathroom, brush your teeth really well, rinse your mouth out, make sure everything's nice and clean. And then he sits you down, and the worst part of the whole thing is the first thing he does, which is takes this really long needle and shoves it down the length of your tongue. So like goes in through the front and goes pretty deep into the back of your tongue, and then it's like a numbing agent throughout your tongue to numb basically your entire tongue. And that was honestly really awful because you feel a needle going through your tongue. Oh my god, it was bad. It was bad. And that was literally the worst part. Hello, Logan. And then we have to wait a little bit for your tongue to go numb and everything. He's checking in, like, do you feel anything? And eventually you're just like, no, I can't feel anything with my tongue. And that's when he knows it's time to go. So he had me hold like a plastic cup beneath my mouth to catch blood and spit and everything like that. He had a guy with gloves, of course. This was a very clean operation. He used brand new scalpels, brand new needles, and had like a medical grade UV cleaner thing that he made sure to clean everything in beforehand. So like this is all like it was a pretty efficient setup. I enjoyed it a lot. And he had one guy standing behind me with gloved hands, holding each side of my tongue, and then he was in front with the scalpel, and you know was cutting through the tongue. So one guy kept to make sure that I didn't push my tongue together and everything like that, and then he cut through it. And man, let me tell you, I was fucking stoic. We had some fun conversation beforehand. He said that I was crazy unintentionally because I'd told him that my parents said that they thought it was a bit crazy. And he's like, no, the crazy people are the guys who've got like no tattoos or piercings or anything and get this done. And I was like, I don't have any tattoos or piercings. That's me. This seems normal. But man, I was stoic. I just sat there. I had my eyes closed most of the time because, like, oh my goodness, what did I miss? Because his face was right in front of mine, and I don't really much like being that close to somebody's face. So it was very easy for me to just kind of close my eyes and sit there the whole time, just, you know, breathing. Every once in a while, I'd have to go, "Aw," so that I could like swallow some of the spit that built up in the back of my throat. But other than that, like, he said I was one of the easiest people he'd ever done that to, because like, I knew what I was getting into. I spent so long looking into it that like I was a little nervous for sure, because you know it's kind of a big thing to have somebody do to you. But like there was nothing surprising about any of it. Like I knew exactly what was going to happen, and I knew this guy was to be trusted, because I mean he was recommended to me. For one, the person I spoke to is the same guy who did it to her, and her tongue split was very nice. And then, you know, reading about him online, looking at like pictures and stuff he posted of his body mods, hearing people talk about his work, like I was pretty sure that I was like safe. So I wasn't really that scared. And it took, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes altogether for him to cut and then sew everything up and everything. But but it was pretty fine. And then, you know, I had probably a week of recovery afterwards where I could, if anyone who knows me knows I hate soup. That was pretty much all I could eat for about a week. It was fucking awful. And I couldn't, like, even eat soup normally. I'd pour it into a cup, and then I'd, like, tilt my head back and kind of pour it into the back of my throat and then just gulp it all in one gulp. Like, that's how I would take bites of soup, was just kind of, like, pour it in and gulp it down, because my tongue was so swollen. I couldn't, like, use it for anything. It was very uncomfortable healing process, but it wasn't too bad. But when I was leaving, everything looks normal. I'm going to be sad if nothing's normal here. But what was really funny was there was someone who was going after me. And he came in while I was sitting there with my parents, and we were talking to like the person who owned the tattoo shop and whatnot about everything. And he seemed cool, like pretty excited when he came in. And he was sitting down. He was like playing on his phone or some shit. And then I get mine done, and he's next. And I come out, and dude was just pale as a sheet. Like, he knew he was next, because the guy was coming up, and whenever he'd pull someone up, he'd say, I'm doing this guy, and then after him, it's you. So, like, everyone knew when they were coming. And I get out, and dude's just pale, just completely, no blood left in his head. He's so fucking scared. And I felt so bad for him. Like, I don't know. Oh, it was good. It was good times, though. It was an enjoyable experience, I think. Other than the big needle going down my tongue, I really did not enjoy that. Otherwise, it was pretty fine. I didn't mind it too much. So I'm not like, when I get it done again, and I, you know, properly do all my tongue stretches and everything so I can keep my split from getting too shallow, I think I'll be a lot less nervous, even though I wasn't really that nervous the first time. Everything's good. Everything's good. But yes, all of that story, I still want to get elf ears at one point. That'd be so awesome, man. My God, what did I miss? What did I miss? I don't know what I'm missing. There's something so tiny I'm missing. When they do that to you at the dentist, you have to give me a shout out. See, I think that was one of the things I brought up, that that the body mod artist had said seems to be common. I've had like a lot of dental work done, you know, because I grew up very poor and with parents who didn't know the best dental hygiene to teach it to me, right? So I just didn't know. Like, I brushed my teeth every day, but I never flossed. Almost never used mouthwash, and my brushing technique was pretty fucking awful. So I had bad teeth for a little while there. And I have like a bunch of crowns. I've had a bunch of root canals. And I went to the dentist enough that like I would fall asleep during a root canal because I had nothing else to do. Like, my mouth would be completely numb. They'd be in there like doing their thing, and I'd have my eyes closed because, again, their face would be like right next to my face, and I don't like that. So I just close my eyes and lay down, and just every once in a while, and then I'm getting a root canal. So the body mod artist had said, like, it seems that people who've had like a lot of dental work usually have an easier time getting their tongue split because it's kind of the same sort of thing. Yeah, I actually like the dentist. I was really nervous once I started going to the dentist because I had like a decent paying job and I had good dental insurance, and I was like, I may as well start taking care of my teeth. Oh, there's a hand. There's a hand on here. That's an anomaly. I was really nervous, and then I got my teeth. I got like a deep cleaning. In 2 sessions, they did like a deep cleaning on one half of my mouth and then a deep cleaning on the other half of my mouth. And the first one I was nervous about. The second one wasn't quite as nervous about, but then, like, by the time I went back for them to start doing all of the other work, how nice my teeth felt after the deep cleaning, I was like, okay, you know what? The dentist isn't that bad. You know? Like, yeah, it's kind of weird that they're shoving metal stuff into my mouth and drilling and things like that, but, like, my mouth feels so nice. And then as they did more work, and, like, I spent a lot of money on this mouth. Oh, hello. You look pretty today. I guess you're an anomaly, though. Yeah, I saw you. What? What do you want? Okay. Anyway. But yeah, now I love the dentist. It's so nice going to the dentist. You get a nice mouth feel afterwards. Everything feels so good. It's good. Sometimes you'll get a nice little compliment on your teeth. Like I remember the dental hygienist, after they took my first round of X-rays, told me that I had beautiful wisdom teeth, which made me feel good because that's not something I have control over. And it's quite possible I'll never have to have them removed, or they won't become impacted or anything like that. So I'm like, oh, that's good to know, because I've heard a lot of horrible stories about people getting their wisdom teeth taken out, and it'd be nice if I never had to have mine taken out. Okay. Everything's looking fine so far. Yeah, that's my one and only body mod at the moment, guys. I hope you enjoyed the story about it. Elf ears would be so cool. I'd love some. Honestly, I wanted Sampa von Cyborg to do my tongue as well, but he rarely does long tours in the United States. Like, he comes every few years or something like that, and it's mostly to, like, big cities, and he's kind of expensive. So it would have been really hard for me to plan something around getting him to do my tongue. But I figure maybe one day, I'll have a bunch of monies to blow on a nice trip to Europe and just go see him and have him do my ears there. That'd be pretty cool. Be pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen it before, you can look him up on. You can either look up Elf Ear body modification to see kind of what it is, or if you just want to look up Sampa von Cyborg, he's on like Instagram and all that stuff. He has a lot of pictures of his work. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think my ears are big enough that it wouldn't look bad. I've seen some pictures of people with like really tiny ears. It looks a little not as good, but I think it would look good for me. I'd be pretty excited to get some elf ears. See, the thing is, I don't see anything. It doesn't mean there's nothing here. Just because I don't see anything doesn't because there's so many times I don't see anything. What if like the label on this has been wrong sometimes? This looks like a real label. Fire hose real. Fire hose real. Okay. You can't relax at the dentist and you freak the fuck out? Come on. It's just that, like, they're there to help. They're there to help. Also, like, if it hurts when the dentist does something and they don't just give you more Novocaine, I think that's kind of on the dentist, not on you. I think I have just a pretty high pain threshold, so I didn't give my dentist like much guff unless like it really hurt. But I don't know. I feel like their job is to make sure you don't feel really anything. No anomaly. No anomaly. We're gonna beat this game, guys. We're gonna beat this one. Yes, the dentist is there to help, T. Can you move? I gotta see if there's an anomaly. Thank you. Okay, this looks good. Oh, you're following me. Oh, she's got a knife. She's got a knife. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have leafed. I shouldn't have leafed. I shouldn't have leafed. Okay. Alright, let's kite her. Hey, yeah, come on over into this corner. Come on over. Yeah, you look pretty. Oh, juke. 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 Anomaly. Anomaly. No, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. Okay, I'm good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. They are definitely there to help, T. They're there to fix your teeth. Granted, they get paid for it, but they get paid to help. Dentists are lovely. They are lovely. I will be the person who... Oh, look, there's left the door open again. Easy one. I will be the person who always stands on the side of the dentists Shouldn't be scared of them. If you go to the dentist and it hurts, tell them. All you have to do is go, ugh, ugh, and they'll give you more stuff so that it doesn't hurt anymore. You hand them a severed arm and say, "This is all I have. Please remove my teeth." Well, yeah, the cost is, yeah. I mean, I can't say anything about the cost. I'm just saying, like, if you have a dental visit that you can pay for, you shouldn't be scared. Because dentists are good. They do great work. They make, like, most of human history, humans died from teeth problems. Usually like abscesses. It wasn't until what, like around Egyptian times when they started learning you can just yank a tooth out, that like a lot of tooth related deaths started dropping. But man, because like, oh wait, is that backwards? It's backwards. Look at it. Please not disturb. Anomaly. So it's nice that you can just go to a person that cost an incredible amount of money to keep you from dying a very painful tooth-related death. Guys, we're down to floor 3. We're down to floor 3. I don't know if you know this, but I'm the best motherfucking gamer there ever was. Oh, is there something on the floor over there? No. It's a cart. Any gross things happening there? No? Okay. Okay, that looks fine. Anything spooky? No. What do you look like? You look good. Fire hose reel, fire hose reel. Okay. The numbers look fine. Painting looks good. Right. God, I don't like this. I'm so low. Like, I'm on floor 3 now. I really don't like things seeming normal. Because I'm so bad at spotting the tiny things. Like, is there enough chicken bones there? Is there normally 3 chicken bones? Is there normally more? These paintings look roughly the same. That flower, I bet, is the same. What is this, a lily? What kind of flower is this? It's got the little thing, the little stamen. Is that what it's called? Little peepus thing that hangs out? I think that's a lily. Maybe. I'm sure someone knows. Someone who knows flowers better than I. Okay, the high voltage sound. Orchid! There we go. Like the song by White Stripes. Blue Orchid. You got a reaction. You got a reaction, didn't you? You took my orchid. You took my orchid and turned it blue. You know? I don't know you. Do-do-do-dun. I don't know you now anyway. God, this is such a good song. That was a great album. Get Behind Me, Satan. My goodness. Seems normal. Let's be disappointed when that turns into a floor 9 because I missed something teeny tiny. Floor 2. Alright, hands put it out. She looks good. Is there any big bloody mess happening in here? Looks fine. Can't believe she tried to murder me, guys. I cannot believe she tried to murder me. That was kind of adorable, but also rather rude. Okay. That looks good. Fire hose reel. Oh! Oh, look at that! Someone scratched a pentagram into this. Dude, I bet I've missed that one already. I bet I missed that one already. Her name is Clendina. Okay, well, we got an anomaly here. Someone scratched a pentagram into that. Clendina's cleaning the bathroom. Bedroom. I see an anomaly. Oh, we're down to floor 1. Yeah, you'd better be sorry you asked. Floor 1. Hands putting out food. Clendina going into the bedroom. Does she survive? She does. Okay, this is one where we've got to be careful, guys. Because I think this might be the last floor. It would be a shame to miss something on the last floor. That looks good. The numbers look good. Maybe, can I hear things in rooms? Would that be an anomaly? Everything looks fine there. Okay, that looks good. I'm glad I started looking at these stickers, though, because that was one I was probably missing, was the pentagram on the sticker. Okay, we got the 5 lights. There's more than 4. There's just 4 in this little section, and there's 1 behind the exit sign, so 5 lights altogether. This painting looks the same. The cart looks right. Caution. Okay. This looks good. The numbers are correct. 15. Let's see, let's listen. Listen. 3 chicken bones. Half a glass of wine. Don't hear anything. Still making that noise. Paintings look good. There's the orchid, as T calls it. Well, now, who knows if it's really an orchid or not. I don't see anything there. It says exit. Break glass, press here. It says exit. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that everything seems fine. Is this moving or is it me moving? Wait. Wait a second. Has that always been like a foot away from the wall? Oh no. This has got to be an anomaly. There's no reason they wouldn't have it butted up against the wall. This has got to be an anomaly. I'm going to be so upsetty spaghetti if I say there's an anomaly because of that, and it's not that. Okay, I'm saying it's an anomaly, guys. I'm saying it's an anomaly. Oh, God. Is that going to be wrong? There's no way it wouldn't be up against the wall. Come on. I've escaped the Hell Hotel. Achievable. You finished the game for the first time. 10 out of 30 anomalies? 10 out of 30. That only took me like an hour. Let's go through at least one more time. Let's go through again at least one. But as a reward for me being the best video gamer ever, let's oh my goodness, what is that noise? Is that the sound of a sweet, delicious Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar being opened and sipped in front of you? It is. It is. How delightful. How delightful. Okay. All right, this time we're going to do even better. We're going to do even better this time. All right. Put out the food. Glendina? Is that what I said her name was? Clandina. Clandina. Going in there to clean. We got, that looks good. That looks good. Everything's fine here. Anything here? Knock, knock, knock. Nope. Okay. Sounds racist. Clandina sounds racist? Like the name does? Or like someone named Clandina sounds like she would be racist? Oh, I see, because of clan. Oh, I gotcha. I see. Well, that's really reading into it, isn't it? Aha! See? It is butted up against the wall. She's racist against Filipinos. Okay. This is some interesting lore that we're getting for Clandina. I'm wondering if this is a new game, if the first one is no anomalies. I feel like it should be. But maybe because I've played before, there could be like a small anomaly. Nothing. Everything normal. That's a good question. We'll ask Logan. I bet Logan knows flowers. Hang on, let's watch Clandina go in here real quick. Beautiful. Okay. I have been Logan. I don't know what it is. I really enjoy these sorts of games. And they also end up like being included in bundles I like. Because there's a lot of these sorts of games. So it's kind of like happenstance as well as I enjoy them. What kind of flower is this, Logan? What kind of flower? It's got the little stamen thingy, that little droopy whoop. Little droopy whoop. Alright, paintings are good. I still hear the buzz. That looks fine. Numbers. Numbers are good. These numbers are good. That looks fine. This painting's fine. Yeah, everything's good here. And I'll be amazed if I missed something. Is the color of the exit sign wrong? No. Exit sign's fine. It is an orchid. Yes, T wins. Everything's normal. Hell yeah. I know normalcy. I know normalcy. Clandina, don't try to kill me this time, if you don't mind. We've already been through that. I don't need you to try to kill me again. Okay. So let's look here first. Not use locator in case fire. Everything looks fine there. The numbers look good. Lights. Smoke detectors look fine. Oh. I heard a door close. Well, so that's an anomaly. I don't know what door it was. I bet there was something spooky looking at me. Okay, well, anomaly. No, the lights are the same, but a door was open, I guess, and then closed. Anomaly! Floor 6. Putting his food out. Clandina going in there to clean. Alright, her cart looks right. It says caution. She's got all the stuff on it. Numbers look good. Please do not disturb is fine. Anyone out here? Nope. Fire extinguisher looks good. Fire hose reel's fine. This painting looks good. Okay. Signage is cool. These numbers look fine. But there's times when the wallpaper was weird. It was like weird or something, and I didn't notice it. Food looks good. Anything out here? Is that? Yeah, that's been there. Break glass press here. Exit sign. Looks fine. These paintings look good. Huh. Didn't we just have one where there was nothing? No, there was something because the door closed. I don't like when there's two nothings in a row. But this looks fine. Same flour. Same food. 3 chicken bones. 3 chicken bones. 4 lights. Plus the 5th one here. Smoke detectors in the right spot. Everything looks good. It seemed light the room was more lit. That was quite a sentence of all time. If your messages don't make any sense because you're sleep deprived, staying up playing poker. Well, I mean, what better reason to be sleep deprived? Who doesn't love a good late night poker game? It's been a little too long since I've played poker. Did you win big, Logan? That's the big question. Everything's normal. Floor 5. Literally hadn't played in a year. Well, it's been a few years for me, sadly. Well, if you haven't played in a year, that means you must have a bit of noob lube then, right? You won, but not big. Winning's winning. Winning's winning. Although my question was if you won big, so I guess that's fair. But not losing is the important part when it comes to poker. How many hours you guys plays for? Please do not disturb. Alright, smoke detector's there. All 5 lights are there. You had a bad beat in the second round that prevented you from winning big. Ooh. 5 hours? Not bad. That's a good length. Was this like a game with friends, or were you at like a casino or something? Oh, there's the hand on the plate. Anomaly! Man, don't show me the same anomalies I've seen before. I want to see all of them. 3 rounds of an hour and a half with 10-minute break between rounds? I gotcha. You got a reaction. You got a reaction, didn't you? You took my orchid. You took my orchid and turned it blue. Something better than nothing. So I don't remember more of the words of that song. I wish I did. It's such a great song. I'll have to look up the lyrics after this and then frantically memorize them so that I can forget to sing them ever again on a stream. Payouts for top 3 each round, and then top 3 total chip leaders across the rounds. I gotcha. So it was more of a tournament style sort of thing. Anything out here? I've not seen a single thing in the exit door. Paintings look good. I'm waiting for this guy to like open his eyes and be like, "Get out!" or some shit like that. That'd be pretty cool. Finished third in the first and third rounds, and bad beat on the second round prevented finishing first that round. Ooh. What was your bad beat? What'd you have, or what were you chasing that someone beat the pants off of you with? I don't see anything bad here. Everything looks good. Had 16 people, so 2 8-person tables, and then combined tables when 8 were eliminated. I gotcha. Or was your bad beat just a run of bad hands? Everything's normal. Hell yeah. Alright, putting this food out. Glendina, get in there. Get cleaning. Anything creepy happening when you go inside? Nope. Okay. Lights seem good. Smoke detector's grand. Room number's fine. Anything at the window? No. Fire extinguisher. Fire hose reel. Okay. Do not use elevator in case of fire. Alright, anything out the exit window? Ugh. Nothing. Okay. Break glass, exit, exit. Chicken bones. Humming. Flower looks good. Paintings look good. Everything looks fine. I hate this. You had king queen, opponent had a jack 9. Paired his jack and he paired his king on the flop. They ended up winning hand because there ended up being 4 hearts, or whatever suit, on the table, and he got a random flush. Ooh. Ooh. So you weren't accounting for the flush. You weren't scared of the 4 suits on the table. Or was it you guys had been betting on, I'm assuming you put him on the pair. You guys were betting on that and you just kind of overlooked it. Makes me think of I Love You Man, if you've ever seen that one. When they invite Peter to the poker night and he doesn't know how to play poker. And he wins with a 7-2 suited and didn't realize it until like they make him flip his cards over and dude gets all pissed off at him. How do you win with a 7-2 suited on a rainbow rag fucking flop? I'm sorry, I didn't know it was a rainbow. I love the poker scene. I mean, I love that whole movie. Oh, what did I miss? Everything looked fine. I love that whole movie, but the poker scene in that is so great. Because we used to, I think I've mentioned before, God, I've seen this one like 1,000 times. Give me an anomaly I haven't seen before. We used to do a big poker night at my old place, like once or twice a month, usually twice a month when we can manage it. So we had plenty of like newbies come play. It's always funny the weird thing people do when they don't know how to play poker. Like chasing a 7-2 just because, you know, you're like, you're having fun with your friends. You're betting. You don't know that you technically don't have a good hand, and you know the river gives you that flush that you needed. You know, you're just playing cards with friends. You brought money to get rid of. It doesn't matter too much. I also love that movie. Yes, Peter is definitely T. T, would I be the Sydney to your Peter? I feel like I would be. The thought of hanging out in open houses to meet divorcees who want nothing real does sound like a pretty fun existence, to be fair. And if I were totally looking for anything like that, you know, maybe that'd be part of the plan. Maybe be part of the plan. I Love You Man is the movie with Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. Paul Rudd's a dude who just like doesn't really have friends. They explain him as a girlfriend guy. He's always had girlfriends, and his girlfriend was kind of his focus, so he never really had any close friends otherwise. And the movie is him trying to kind of find a best friend because he overhears his fiance's girlfriends talking about how weird it is that he doesn't have friends. It's a great movie. It's so much fun. You put him all in on the flop. Oh, I see. He was unsuited, so you weren't looking for the flush. It just happened to get four that matched. I got you. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. So all you could do is just watch as the long dick of the river fucked you. You gotta look out for that long dick of the river. It loves to fuck. Everything looks fine. I bet there's been weird things going on with doorknobs that I've not noticed. I have not been paying attention to any of the doorknobs. Everything looks fine, though. It's fine. Nothing weird here. I see nothing. Let's get moving. Floor 7. There you go. Beautiful. Seems that movie isn't on any of the streaming services. Well, that's weird. That's sad as well. I think I own it on Fandango, and I own it on DVD, and I think I also own it on Blu-ray. Not that I have anything currently to watch either DVDs or Blu-ray on. I still own them from when I did have things like that. Jason Segel is in a lot of good movies. I like him as an actor. I also really like Paul Rudd as an actor. And they work so well together. That's one of the few movies where like I really enjoy outtakes for, because of course they did a lot of like improvisation for quite a bit of scenes where they're just kind of fucking around together as friends, and they work really well together. Like it seems like they're friends having fun. So some of the outtakes is just them saying some weird shit that busts the other one up, and it's fun to watch. I don't know. I like them working together. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is a great underrated movie. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's where he goes to the island, and then it turns out Sarah Marshall is there with what's his face, that English actor I don't like, that I feel vindicated in not liking because it turns out he's actually a shitty person. What is his name? Something something or other. Scrawny dude with a scraggly beard. That guy. And I was never really a big fan of that guy. God, why does everything look fine? Everything looks fine. Reading the wiki for this movie. Russell Brand. There you go, T. That guy. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine here. There's no anomalies. Can't find a best man, so he asks advice from his yeah, because his younger brother has plenty of friends, and his younger brother is Adam. Oh my God, from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, not Adam, whatever that guy's name is. His younger brother is like it's something like 14 years younger than him or something. Like they're not really close like that. It kind of explained in the movie, but I mean to be fair, I was not my brother's best man, and I was very happy to have not been asked to be my brother's best man because that's a lot of fucking work. I love my brother, but I hate weddings, and he knew better than to ask me to do something like that. So you know. Okay. Got all the lights. I wish I knew what it was that I've been missing all of these times, man. There's some really tiny anomaly that has probably happened quite a few times that I am just missing. And I don't know what it could be. I feel like it's running out of big anomalies to give me, because I haven't seen a big thing in forever. His eyes are open! Hello! You look so sad! Anomaly detected! I'm going to take a screenshot of that. You look so sad. Do 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 do. Yeah da 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 ba do do do. Yeah ba da 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 ba. Skiddy da 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 ba 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 do. Excuse me. Floor 8. Alright, anything horrifying happening in here? No, okay. We're starting this direction. Normally I go the other way. Let's look at the elevator first. The signage looks fine. All of this signage looks fine. 15, 14. Anything creepy in here? Never been anything creepy in there. Fire encased by grass. Got the 3 chicken bones. Like an eyeball poking out of any of these things. This looks good. Okay. Alright. I was part of my brother's wedding party, which meant I had to, like, dress up especially nice and stand up on the podium with him and everything while I got married. That was already too much work. Alright. Alright. Although the guy who was my brother's best man was definitely the best man for the job. That dude seemed to love a wedding. Loved it. You're in the office, you can listen now. Hello, Reese. How would I have a D1? There you go, Reese. 48. Everything looks fine. I'm going to be so upset when something's not fine. Everything looks fine. Oh no, Logan. Oh no. Oh no, it's been so long. It's been you were what, 8-time, 9-time VIP, something like that, and now you are no longer VIP, Logan. What a shame. What a shame. From 9-time to not at all. What a far fall from grace. A far fall from grace. Don't worry, I'm sure you will get it again in the end. That's the risk we play when we play dice. You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But at least losing in my chat is... You just lose VIP if you've already got it. I mean, you know. It's not like there's really a downside to rolling poorly in my chat. Now all those amazing VIP privileges that you had, Logan, they're all gone now. Exactly. Sometimes guy gets 4 hearts when not even looking for a flush. That's exactly what it is. Anything happening here? No. Exit, exit. That looks fine. Paintings look good. Nothing weird with the ceiling. I think this looks fine. Looks fine. Okay. Normal. Exactly, Logan. That's the true loss of losing VIP is no more ankle. What was I missing? What was I missing? I need a fire. I need to know. I need to know something so tiny that I'm missing. What could it be? Oh my goodness, what could it be? Was maybe there's something with the cart that I was missing? I don't know. Ah, I'm so sad. I feel like I've barely seen anything in so many rounds. Like it's been such tiny things. And then there's some sort of tiny thing that I'm missing constantly. It's got to be the same anomaly. I don't even know what it would be. KQ won't even go to the Waffle House with you? That's pretty sad. It's pretty. He's usually down for a fight, you know. So it's strange that he doesn't want to go to the Waffle House. Okay, everything looks grand. There's all good. And then... Okay, anything weird out here? No. Is this fine? That looks fine. Paintings are good. KQ fighting sounds like a bad joke. Alright, everything looks fine. Everything's normal. I wear khakis, Reese. Come on. Then again, I also don't fight, so... What was it? What did I miss? There's something teeny tiny I'm not getting, and it's so sad. What am I missing? What am I missing? What is it? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I have a split tongue, so that's different. That's fair. That's fair. Everyone knows the moment you get your tongue split, you become an excellent fighter. Okay. Everything's good so far. God, what have I missed? What is it that I keep missing? I keep missing something. It's got to be so insignificant. It's got to be so insignificant that I keep missing it. I don't know what it could be. It's at least given me unmatched skill in tongue to tongue. That's for sure. I'm fairly certain in situations where tongue use is required, I could do at least twice as good of a job as someone with only one tongue. At least. At least. I have looked at the numbers on the doors quite a bit, yeah. And there was at least one anomaly where the doors were all 13, but otherwise the numbers have been fine. Everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. Who knows? It looks fine. This is actually... I don't know. I don't know. Okay. It actually was fine. Put this food out. What was her name? Clandina. Clandina's going into clean. Everything looks fine there. Let's look at her cart. Cart looks the same. There's no head in the basket. It says caution. Same color. Okay. Doors look fine. Get close to them. It's like an eyeball looking through it. There's a lot of very small changes. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, no hints. No hints. No Sneedery. But it's a good name. That's true, yeah. Clandine is a pretty good name. I would never name a child that, but it's a fine name. You got a reaction. You got a reaction, Din. Is that... Is this up? Was this not further back? Let's look at it from this angle. No, I think that's right. That's right. Not that. There's nothing out here. Okay. Is this... No, that looks the same. Oh, his eyes are open again. What's up, buddy? I'm sorry you're so sad. Okay. Your hint is look at your hand. How could I stop myself, Reese? How could I stop myself? Alright, putting his food out. Clandina, get in there, clean. Nothing spooky happening. Door closes. The signs look good. I'm going to try to look at things like the trim, maybe? Trim could be weird. Yes, Wednesday we did, Logan. Although no one had tacos. It was more like Mexican food night. But, you know, it's the same difference. The same difference. Oh, it was delicious. I was about to say the name of the restaurant that we got it from, but I don't know. It's not like a chain. I don't want to dox myself. But there's a local family-owned Mexican restaurant here that just makes fantastic food. They're just a little pricey, which is understandable because you get a lot of food, and it is delicious. Delicious. I had some shrimp fajitas. I love me a fajita. I think my siblings had burritos. I don't remember what my parents had. My dad recently had his teeth yoinked so he can get some dentures. So he's been eating mostly soft food. Oh, what's up, bro? Finally. Finally, something's been out here. I'm going to take a little screenshot. I've been waiting for something to be out here. Yeah, not a chain is always better. Or even like a local chain is good. Like if there's a, maybe they've got like 7 or 8 places within like a few counties around you or something. I think those sorts of chains can be really good. But yeah, like national chains are never quite as good as like a local family place. Chimichangas. That's God, what's her name from Napoleon Dynamite? That was, oh my goodness. Speaking of Napoleon Dynamite and chimichangas, that was I never caught that as a kid, that she was totally being racist during her speech for student body president when she was running against Pedro, because she was talking about, oh, every day will be summer, and like, who wants to eat chimichangas for lunch every day? It was like a dig at him being Latino. And I never caught that until I watched it when I was older. I'm like, holy shit, Summer, you just said that like out loud in front of the whole assembly. Like, what the fuck? Rough. Rough, Summer. There's a reason no one likes you, Summer. Okay. Everything's looking good. Exactly. Get got, Summer. She did get got, though. She did get got. I don't know. The thing is that we never really had a chance to find out how either of them did as student body president, because the movie ends before their administration really starts. So we know that Pedro wins, but we don't know what it was like to have him as president. I don't think Summer had previously been president either. So there's really nothing to contest their abilities based on the world of the movie. I liked Pedro, though. Pedro's a fun character. The actor's a fun actor, too. I'm trying to remember. It was either Crank 2 or Crank 3 that he was in, which he wasn't a big part in it. But he played like Jason Statham's character's like sassy gay friend. And of course, I love a sassy gay character. That was always fun. Dude, oh, what's up? Cool. So I just had to be here for a while? I wonder how many times I just haven't hung out long enough for that one. Oh, man. Okay, so maybe I should hang out. Maybe I should hang out longer. Maybe I haven't been waiting as long as I should have in the past. Dude, imagine that anomaly existed and I just didn't know because I'm so quick and amazing study. Okay. We'll take our time. We'll take our time. I don't know how many more of those would be like time-based like that, though. All right, everything's good there. Anything creepy happening? No? Okay. The fire hose reels. Oh, please do not disturb us backwards again. All right. Boink. Anomaly. Down to floor 4. We got this. We got this. I bet I could throw this football over those mountains over there. Grandma says you have to leave because you're ruining everybody's lives and eating all of our steak. That's one of my favorite lines in that movie. Oh, the lights are on in the painting. That and the word Bodaggett. Dude, my brother and I called each other Bodaggett as an insult so long after we watched that movie. You friggin' Bodaggett? What a great word. As much as I think I love that movie as much as T hates it. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a word. It's just an insulting word. Okay. Reese, would you trust me if I bought a time machine off the internet and you had and made you put a little stick between your legs and insert the magic crystals to teleport you back in time? Gotta love how Kip doesn't warn Napoleon that Rico had already tried it, and all it did was zap the fuck out of his balls. Oh, I'm thinking about it. I gotta watch that again sometime soon. Yeah, that's fair, Reese. That's fair. Because time travel is impossible. I think things look fine. I'm trying to pay attention to like the wallpaper and the carpet, which look fine. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember when I heard this, but someone, it might have been like on YouTube or in a movie or something. Hang on a second, my nose is... made a very, what should have been obvious point as to why time travel is impossible. And the biggest reason would be because the Earth is constantly hurtling through space, right? Like, unless your magic time travel machine also traveled through space at the same rate the Earth moved forward or backward, then if you time traveled from where you were, you would be left floating in space. You wouldn't be on the Earth. Right? Or it's possible as soon as you try to move, the Earth then blasts through you. Depending on your position on the Earth. You know? I guess maybe if you had something, if your time travel machine was somehow fixed to the Earth, and whatever fixed it to the Earth was impermeable to the effects of time going forward or backwards, then maybe that would work. They addressed that in Time Machine 2002. Do they? I've seen that movie a few times. I've not read the book, sadly. But I don't remember them actually talking about that. Oh, the Earth blasting through you would definitely fix you, Reese. Because I know that he's got the little bubble around his time machine that kind of protects the time machine, but I thought that was more of like, that is the bubble that passes through time. I don't remember them ever talking about how, oh, there's a little thing up there. There's a baby boy. How many times have I missed little baby boy? Hi, baby boy. Hi, little baby boy. Oh, my goodness. I've definitely missed you. I've missed you probably 1 billion times. That was a fun movie, though. Guy Pearce, as always, fantastic in that movie. I don't think I've ever seen Guy Pearce put in a bad performance. Even if some of the performances around him weren't exactly the best. Okay, obvious anomaly here. He was fun in that movie. And that movie was fun in general. And, oh my god, Orlando Jones, who played, like, the library hologram. What, also a lovely performance. An all-time classic. What a good joke, Logan. What a good joke. Book's an all-time classic. Hilarious. So punny. So punny. Okay. We're on the last floor again, guys. This is do or die time. This is do or die time. We gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Gotta make sure everything's right. Everything so far looking fine. I don't notice anything weird about the carpets. I don't notice anything weird about the walls. We got smoke detectors. We got all the lights. Exit sign says exit. Okay. The numbers are right. Doorknobs look fine. I don't notice anything weird about doorknobs. I should go re-look at the other doorknobs. Nothing out there. Food looks good. Is that napkin? Yeah, the napkin looks fine. Book literally invented the term time machine. I could see that. High voltage, keep out danger. Okay, paintings look good. H.G. Wells is important. Science fiction is Jules Verne. That's fair. I mean, there's a whole pseudo science religion based around the works of Jules Verne with the Hollow Earth theory. People seem to think Journey to the Center of the Earth was like an actual thing that truly happened, or they think that he was on to something. Like I think it's something like they think that Jules Verne actually traveled to the center of the Hollow of the Earth and then wrote a book as if it were fictional or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. People have strange ways of trying to decide their garbage fantasy life is real. The Earth is actually inflated. If you rip out the stop sign, it'll deflate and we'll all die. Oh, shit. I'm going to go rip out a stop sign. God, I don't like this. Everything seems fine. I'm on the last floor and everything seems fine. I want a super obvious anomaly so I can just be like, yay. Okay. I'm going to do it, Reese. I'm going to do it. If the Earth isn't actually hollow, explain where Pete Buttigieg is from. You know what? You've got me there. You've got me there. Okay. Well, I don't see anything. Everything's normal. Let's see if we did it. Motherfucker! Motherfucker, what was it? What was it? No! No! That sent me into a coughing fit. I was so upset. I didn't see anything. Everything was fine. Everything looked fine. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I gotta say, this is kind of one of the more bland anomaly horror games I've played thus far. I don't dislike it. It does its job. But even like Exit 8 was a pretty slow one. But the constant movement and even sometimes the teeny tiny anomalies were just kind of cool. This one, I just feel like there's probably like a door with a gold handle or something. And that's one of the anomalies, and that's one of the things I keep missing. Exactly. It's neat, but like, yeah, I'll definitely I've spoken before about potentially in the future, once I've forgotten everything about them, revisiting some of these anomaly games. I don't think I would revisit this one. I think this will probably be the only time I play it. Because, yeah, this is definitely kind of a relatively bland experience. And the fact that I can go so many floors and there's so many teeny tiny anomalies that I keep missing is more just annoying than anything. Like, you think eventually I'd see one of the teeny tiny things, but it's just like, it's gotta be something so small. Something so small. And the spooky things have been so few and far between. And kind of the point of these games is, you know, to get little spookums. You know, you want a little bit of the spookiness, because just finding out what's different is fine. But there's been someone knocking at this window. It's a little spookums, I guess. There was upside down dude. Oh, the baby's back. The baby's back above there. I guess baby's kind of spooky. Upside down dude in the exit room. Ugh. I mean, I don't know that was really spooky. It didn't do anything. You just look through the window and there's an upside down dude. And then this baby. I guess the baby's kind of spooky because it watches you, right? So he's staring at me. But it's so dark. I don't know. I feel like that kind of ruins a bit of the spookum. But the only two spooky ones was Nurse Lady chasing you with a knife. That was pretty spooky. I had to juke her, get around her, get to the elevator and escape. And then the girl appearing behind you. That was pretty cool. It was a little spook. Big whoosh noise, and then there's just someone standing there. If it weren't like some anime girl, that's what it looked like straight out of some, like, I don't know, teeny bopper anime, she probably would have been a bit scarier. But I think the effect was pretty good. Yeah, you missed me getting chased with a knife reset. It hasn't happened since. It's happened once. There's been a few anomalies that have happened more than once. Getting chased by a knife, not one that happened more than once. The one where she leaves the door open here has happened like 4 times, I think. Okay. Disturbs fine. And the woman at the window has only happened once. So it seems like the big spookums, they don't want to give you more than once. Which is kind of sad. Maybe they feel like, you know, you should find the little teeny tiny ones first. I feel like definitely missing or extra items on the cart is an anomaly I've missed more than once, because I don't know. I kind of know how many things are on here, but it never looks like it's different. And everything looks fine again. Everything looks fine. Maybe the exit sign color is wrong sometimes, and I don't ever notice that. These paintings are cool. There's no creepy thing happening. Like, this looks fine to me. I have a feeling I'm going to say it's fine. I'm going to click the button that says it's fine, and I'm going to be wrong. And my patience will dwindle. Because I want things to happen. And maybe that's the thing I at first didn't like about Anchor Light, that eventually I didn't mind as much, which was the musical chairs thing that it had going. So that every time the music stopped, you had to stop doing anything. It was definitely just an annoyance at first, especially because I kept losing because of it without even realizing, because I'd completely forget it was a thing. And I'd see something, I'd be like, oh, look, there's the anomaly. And I'd just start running to the exit, and the music would stop, and then I'd die, and I'd be like, why did this happen? Why am I dying? And it's like, because I'm an idiot, and I forgot that I wasn't supposed to move. Eventually, I enjoyed that aspect. But at least that was like a little something extra in that game, you know. This is just kind of, I don't know. I'm already kind of losing interest in it. I wanted to beat it a second time, but my want to beat it a second time is waning. Especially because what was that? What did I miss? What, everything looked the same. There was nothing. I was stood around for a while. It was fine. There was nothing. Everything was. Well, guys, that was floor 9. I think that's about as much as I can handle in this game. I can't hit the escape button. Game? Escape? I can't escape? Is that an anomaly? That I can't hit the escape button to quit? Anomaly detected. I can't hit the escape button. No, that was an anomaly. Hang on, let's click out of it and now escape. No, okay, well, okay, you can't quit it. That's floor 9. That's floor 9. If you want to quit this game, you just gotta Alt F4, I guess. It was fine. It was fine. This is definitely a perfectly fine YouTube game. You play it once for a video, you get like a half an hour of content you put on YouTube, and then you're done. That's fine. There's a market for that, obvious. But I don't know that out of all the Anomaly games I've played, I probably suggest this one the least.